Rule number 6. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal.
Ben mesela dünyanın en zeki insanlarından biri olarak görüyorum kendimi. Bayılıyorum kendime kafa olarak. Yani çok...
Whenever you feel like quitting, just remember why you started. Nobody said it was going to be easy. They just promised it would be worth it.
I don't have time to waste or energy to spare. I don't care what someone is doing over there. I'm focused on my journey and what's meant for me only.
Wake up, you lazy motherfucker. Do you want to walk around all day knowing you could have, but you didn't? You said this was your year, right? Well, it doesn't.
Nobody believes in you. You lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and saying to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Turn it off.
Never try to be better than someone else. Always learn from others. And never cease trying to be the best you could be. That's under your control. And if you get too engrossed and involved and concerned in regard to things over which you have no control, it will adversely affect the things over which you have control.
Remember, this is not just a story. This is our future.
Se tranca, vai estudar, faz a sua parte, o apoio não existe. Você tem que fazer por você.
Você tem duas opções: chora igual um trouxa e fica se lamentando, olhando pra vida dos outros, ou se mexe, cuzão.
Mas não existe conveniência. Se você não sai daquilo que é o seu intervalo de conforto, você vai continuar do mesmo jeito que você tá.
E não é no seu tempo, bonitão. Você tem que fazer por merecer.
Ou você faz o que você tem que fazer, ou você é um bosta. Essa é a verdade.
Go take a 1-hour nap. Take a day to rest or even take a year. But remember, while you are resting, others are outworking you.
You're feeling unmotivated to study, you might be putting all your eggs in one basket. For example, like, you obviously know you need to revise, you obviously need to study, the exams aren't going to revise for themselves. You're probably only thinking about, like, this subject you need to work on, this past paper, this homework you need to do, that mock you want to go over again. But here are a couple of things you're probably neglecting and forgetting about that actually make a huge difference to your study/revision time. Number one, you need to tidy your room. I don't care what anyone says, if your room is a mess, every time you step in your room to study, you're probably not even thinking about the revision you need to do. You're probably just like, Jesus Christ, my room is a tip. Last thing you want to be doing on the morning of an exam is like frantically looking for like all your stationery, like where's my calculator, where's my sharpener. Like, even if you feel like it makes no difference, having a tidy room or a tidy study corner will just make it stress-free the moment it comes to exams. Number two, actually ask your teacher for help. I know a lot of people are on study leave and don't actually have lessons to go into. If you get the chance though, the topic that you're struggling on most, for example, for me it was always physics, because physics is just like the hardest science. What I would have done for physics is, if I'm not on study leave and I'm actually in school, is go up to my teacher with like a question that I'm struggling on, like I've answered it, have it written out, and if you've gotten it wrong, ask your teacher to explain it and break it down for you. The last thing you want is questions that you're getting wrong now come up in the exam and then you get them wrong again in the exam. You want to ask your teacher for help just to ensure on exam day you're getting the best grade possible and you're not making silly mistakes that you could have gotten right if you worked on it earlier. And number 3, you probably saw this coming, but put your phone away. When you're revising, put it in the cupboard, give it to your parent, put it just under your bed, just put it somewhere where you can't see it and can't use it. Last thing you want the night before an exam is to scroll on TikTok for 2 hours. So this is your sign, put your phone away.
You have to change your mindset. You have to change your routine. You have to cut people out of your life that are dragging you down with them. You have to find that motivation deep down in you and spark that fuse. You have to push harder.